Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I hope you're here to stay. Today I want to get right into the video. I'm going to talk to you guys about Evap lines. Why am I going to talk to you guys about Evap lines? Because I have taken so many tests throughout my entire TTC journey, you guys. Every 2-week wait, I was taking tons and tons of tests. And I'm not exaggerating. I feel like a lot of you guys can relate if you guys are trying to conceive or you are very, very eager and looking forward to becoming pregnant and you just cannot wait to see that second line on a test. Sometimes you guys, our minds can play tricks on us, and sometimes it's not even our minds, it's the actual tests that are playing tricks on us. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about that. I feel like I have taken enough tests in my life where now I can look at a test and I can spot if it's an Evap line or if it's a real line. This actually just happened to me last cycle. I took a test at 10 DPO and I'm going to show you guys. I have the tests with me, okay? I told you in my last video that this happened to me, and I told you if you guys were interested I would make a video about it, and I just felt like it was necessary. Like, I had to share this with you guys, just in case you guys are going through the same thing. So I took a test and it was super dark, and it was only at 10 DPO, you guys, when I took this test, and it was an Evap line. Okay, so I'm also going to talk to you guys about the brands that I like and the ones that I don't like. Let's talk about the brands that I do like. Let's start with that. How about that? Because I also have tests to show you guys and to prove to you guys why I like them and why I feel like they are reliable. Okay, so the test that I absolutely love, that I have never had any issues with I've never had any issues with, and I've never ever gotten an Evap line on these type of tests. The first response pink dye test. These right here, these are used, you guys. So as you guys can see, I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna get real close, and you guys are gonna be able to see. These are super old already. They're probably about 2-3 cycles old, and till this day nothing has appeared on them. No second line, nothing. Okay, so if I ever take a pregnancy test, if I ever take a first response within the 2-week wait before I miss my period and I see a line, I know that there is a high possibility that I am pregnant, because I have never ever gotten a line on a first response in the 2-week wait, and I have not been pregnant. So these are my favorite. These are my all-time favorite. I love first response and I love pink dye tests. Okay, when I'm in the 2-week wait and I don't want to spend on a first response, my second favorite is the 99-cent store brand. Not the Dollar Tree, the 99-cent store brand. And those look like, let me show you. Those look like this. Okay, these are the ones from the 99. These are the ones from the 99-cent store. They come in a purple. They come in a purple and like tannish box. Maybe I should have had the actual boxes to show you guys, but I get them from the 99-cent store. Okay, these are my second favorite, and I'm gonna tell you why. Anytime I take a test on these have given me Evap lines. Okay, they do give me Evap lines, but they are very obvious Evap lines. An actual line is supposed to be the same thickness as the test line, and it should be the same color as the test line. However, I have gotten Evap lines on these, but the lines are usually super skinny. It's like just like a little line, like it's 1 or 2. Okay, I've gotten 1 or 2 Evap lines. Either the line is pink, like pinkish, and it's super skinny, and of course it appears after the time that I'm supposed to look at the test. It appears after that. And the second type of Evap line that I've gotten on these is the same thickness as the test line, but gray. It's not pink, it's just gray. Oh, obviously by looking at that, I already know that's not a line, it's an Evap line because it's gray I don't know what Lexi is doing. She was up here chilling, and now I don't know where she is. She's just over there making noise. Lexi, this is why these are my second most reliable, and they are also pink dyes, okay? So these I like. Now we're going to talk about one of the worst brands that I have talked about before, and yet I still keep buying them because they're 88 cents. But I already know what to look out for now. However, this last one had me a little, like, had me thinking a little, because I was like, that is way too dark. So for that reason, I wanted to show you guys that test in case you guys ever see anything like this again, okay? I'm talking about the Walmart test, the infamous 88-cent pregnancy test. Every single one of these tests that I'm holding right now, I have 4 tests with me right now. Every single one that I'm holding has an Evap line, and the Evap line is purplish, pinkish. It has color to it. So there are 3 that I have here that the line, the second line, and I'm gonna, this is one of them. The second line, I hope it focuses. I hope you guys can see that. The second line is there. It's not as strong, but it's there. Like, you can definitely see it. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but in person, I showed this to my boyfriend, and he was able to see it. Like, yeah, there's a line there. Like, yeah, I see a line. But it didn't show up within the first 3 minutes. Like, it showed up after that. And the line is also, the line is also skinny and more to the left side, and it's just like a very, very skinny line, but it's like purple. Like, the thing that throws women off when they're taking these tests is the fact that we see color. We see color and we're like, oh, it detected HCG, which is what these tests are supposed to do. They're supposed to detect the pregnancy hormone. If the test does detect the pregnancy hormone, then the line is supposed to turn pink, right? And if it doesn't detect, then if there is a line, it should be gray if it's an Evap line. So that is what we all kind of know, but this just comes to show that it's not always that's not always the case. Let me show you the really, really, really bad one. Okay, this was at 10 DPO last cycle, you guys. I took this 10 DPO last cycle. Let me show you. You could see that, right? You can definitely see that. Like, that is like a blazing second line. And the worst thing about this is the line came up right away. Like, the line came up within like the first 3 minutes. Literally, the first 3 minutes, the line was there. And then it just progressively got stronger. And I was so thrown off by this one that I was like, okay, this is the one that I told you guys that I sent to my friends. I showed my boyfriend, and I was like, you guys, do you see what I see? Everyone, yep, we see it. That is, Tanya, you're pregnant. That is a positive. You're pregnant, blah, blah. But I was like, no, because I took other tests after this, and they were all negative. They had lines, like those other ones, they all have lines, but they all came up way after the time, and they looked like Evap lines to me. They didn't look like an actual line. This one though, this one looks like an actual line. Like, this is what your pregnancy test is supposed to look like when it's positive. It's really purple. It's really purple. It's really dark, and it's there. So I also did, I don't know if you guys have heard of the water trick, which is like, if the line, in order for you to know if your line, the line that you're seeing, is an actual line or if it's an Evap line, then you can drop some water into like the little hole here where you usually drop your urine in, and the Evap line is supposed to disappear because it's just evaporation line, right? So I did that on this test, and you guys, the line didn't go away. Like, the line is still there, and I did that on this test. Okay, look at how strong that line is. And you guys can see I wrote on here 10 DPO because I was like, well, just in case, you know, just in case it's really a positive. But no, because I took a test on 11 DPO, 12 DPO, 13 DPO. They were all negative. they would get evap lines later on throughout the day, or the next day I will look at them. Like these are the ones that I saved. I will look at them. Oops, I'll look at them the next day and they had lines, but of course evap lines. But this one, so I don't know, this one was the only one that came up super strong. But anyways, those they're not reliable in my opinion, because those are almost always going to give you evap lines. They're always going to give you evap lines. And more than likely, if you've taken a test, like for example that one for me, and then you take other tests and the tests following that one test are all negative and just that one test is positive, it could be a faulty one. Like that could have been just one of the faulty ones, because I ended up getting my period exactly on the day that I was expected to get my period. And there was no I wasn't late, nothing. So I don't think that there was any possibility that I was pregnant or that I was, you know, no, I just think that was a faulty test. And that is unfortunate, and it sucks because, you know, people, women, we get our hopes up because we really want to be pregnant. Obviously it depends on how long you've been trying, and imagine seeing that and you're actually not pregnant. Like that just sucks. So that one test is what actually motivated me to do this video for you guys, just so that you guys know, like, make sure you take more tests, make sure you take different brands, a different brand of tests, just to double check and make sure that what you're seeing is an actual line and not an evap line. But now you know what to look out for and what to do. Okay, now the worst possible tests out there, I feel like the Walgreens, CVS, and Walmart, I think Target too, they all have these. Like the knockoff brand of the First Response. Oh my goodness, those are horrible. I've even talked about these before too on a different video. These will legit give you a second line. As soon as you drop your pee on the actual pregnancy stick, you're gonna start seeing a second line, like right away. And this happens to me every single time. And not only that, but the line straight up looks blue. So those look like these. Why do I keep saying that? Those tests look like this. Every single one of these tests has a evap line. Every single one of these. Let me show you one close up, okay? You guys can see that. Can you see that? I know you can see that because I can see it through the viewfinder. Look at that right there. Okay, look at how strong that is. These are all evap lines, you guys. These are not positives. I wasn't pregnant. Some of these I was like 6 DPO, 7 DPO, 8 DPO, like way too early for implantation sometimes. And there was, you know, no possible way. But look, if you can, this is a different one. This one is a little lighter, but again, you can see it right there. And these now look more like evap lines, like more grayish, but when you first take them, even if you hold them up to the light, they look blue, you guys. Like they make you think like that is a very faint positive. Like it makes you think like it's a very faint positive, but it's really not. And it sucks. It's so frustrating because it gets you crazy, right? You keep staring at these tests and you're like, I see it. And then you take another one and you're like, oh, I see it on this one too. And then don't drive yourselves crazy. And if you're trying to save money and you can't always go out and buy the First Response, I totally get it. This is why I have all types of different kind of tests, because I can't always go and get the First Response, especially since I'm constantly taking pregnancy tests. So I would suggest, in conclusion to this video, I would suggest that you guys get the 99-cent store brand with the pink dye, and for the actual First Response brand whenever you are testing. I would say these two are my favorite. These two are the most reliable from all the tests that I have tried. The other tests that I also like that I don't have with me right now because I haven't ordered those in a while now, are the internet cheapy ones. The ones that I have used are the ones by Premom, I think that's what they're called. They're Premom. It's in a packet. I actually have it linked down below if you guys are interested. And if you guys just go there, it'll take you directly to the one packet that I bought when I was actively trying to conceive. It comes with ovulation tests and it comes with like a bunch of pregnancy tests, and they're like the little skinny ones. Those also, I never really had a problem with Evap lines. I never saw anything that would really throw me off and make me think that I was pregnant. Anyways, just look out for those things. Make sure that the test has color, and if it does have color, make sure that it's the same thickness as the test line. Even if it's really faint, but if it's as thick as a test line, that is most likely a positive. But if it's really skinny, like just like on the side, really skinny, then I wouldn't take that as a positive. Yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it was a little bit informative and you guys learned something. I hope this gives one of you peace of mind. If you are in the 2-week wait, then just know that you got this. Don't give up. One day it'll happen for you. Just hang in there, and baby dust to everybody who is trying. And yeah, I think that is all I have for you guys today. So let me know what other videos you guys are interested in down below in the comment section. Make sure you like this video so that I know that you guys are enjoying this content. Make sure that you subscribe, of course. So all right, that is all I have for you guys today. I will see you on my next one. Bye bye.